Communicating with teenagers can be a tricky business at the best of times. There are a couple of key things that parents do that often go astray. The first of these is the uninvited or unsolicited lecture. Now, many of you basically, of course, have been allured into this idea, the idea that you're imparting wisdom, the hard-earned lessons to the University of Life. But have you ever noticed, if you provide the same lecture to the same kid in the same way over and over and over again, you see the whites of their eyes, and so you end up just talking to yourself, which is fairly pointless. The second one are appeals for loyalty and common sense. After all we've done, look how desperately worried we are. Anyone that he sense, or if you really love me, which just comes across as pathetic, really. And the third one is taking on the role of stress martyrdom. Basically the idea that you work your fingers to the bone. You work longer and longer and harder, and you laugh less and less. And at the end of the day, your teens are going to be grateful for that. One of the essential lessons to learn in tricky teens is that to create resilient young people, parents themselves need to live life well. They need to be role models about how to basically create and live a resilient life. So let's lift the lid and see what's going on in a teenager's brain when even a simple form of communication happens. For example, when a parent asks a teenage boy, "How was your day at school?" Well, the honest answer would be something like, most of the learning was pretty boring, some of it was a bit interesting, I got to hang around with my friends, but at the moment there's so much testosterone running in my system that I could strike up a romantic interest at a lamppost. Even some of the teachers are beginning to look a bit hot to me. I'm worried if I'm perverted. They're not going to tell you that. They can't share that with you. So what are they going to say instead? Not bad. So that's what you get. Also, if a parent asks a teenage girl, "Who did you have lunch with today?" the answer is quite complicated. The honest answer would be something like, "Well, I was going to have lunch with Katrina, but she's not talking to me because she thinks I've been spending too much time with Susie. I talked to Susie about it, it's okay. I'm kind of interested in somebody at school. Susie is too, so I'm not sure whether to pursue it or whether to back off because Susie was interested in that person first. So I think I'll talk to my friend Kylie because she kind of knows about how to do this kind of stuff." They can't share this degree of information with you. So instead what you get is an answer like, "Oh, a few people, wasn't bad." If you want some ideas about how to effectively communicate with your teenager, it's outlined in Tricky Teens. Have a look.